If you have a child in daycare, you know that the struggle is real, let alone having 2 kids or 3 kids. Daycare is not a joke. It's a necessary expense, and with so many single parents as well as just a regular nuclear family forcing both parents to have to work due to the cost of living, daycare is a real burden on a lot of people. So in today's cost of living video for Knoxville, Tennessee, I want to share with you both daycare costs as well as the providers, how to find them, and how to find assistance to help you take a little burden off your family and get your kid taken care of while they're getting ready for preschool. So I want to get into all this stuff right now. Hello my friends, welcome back to All Things Knoxville with me, Ben Barredo. One of the biggest expenses for families is early child care. So today, I'm going to talk to you about the cost of living in Knoxville, Tennessee, and the cost of daycare in Knoxville, Tennessee, and then we're going to go into a screen share, and I'm going to show you how to find these providers, these daycare providers, and then we're going to get into how to find resources to help you with that cost. Now, before I get into that, if you'd like to just get a PDF list of these providers with some links to applications so that you can get some relief from daycare, then just go in the description below. Right after the first paragraph, there's going to be a link that will take you to a PDF where you can download it, print it off, and use that to help you with your journey into after-school care or preschool care. Before we go even further though, remember, I make videos like this every week about Knoxville, Tennessee, and if you like this kind of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Okay, so let's talk about the cost. Before I had a daughter, I didn't really have any idea what the cost of daycare was, and I was so happy about having a baby, I didn't really consider it. Plus, everyone is always saying these things work themselves out. And in a way, they kind of do, but still, daycare in America is no joke, and my wife and I still have to take it into account. It's a huge part of every decision we make financially. If you live in Knoxville, Tennessee, or in Tennessee in general, the lowest that you could expect to pay for childcare is $165 a week for an infant, and about $135 a week for a toddler of between the ages of 2 and before they start kindergarten. Annually, that's going to be about $9,000 a year. If you're in the Knoxville's median income bracket, for a normal family, that's going to be about $45,151 a year. That's a lot of money to come out of that. Now, for the average daycare, that was the lowest cost. For the average daycare, you can expect to pay about $225 a week. That's more than most mortgages. That's more than rent. That's 20% of most incomes. So now ask yourself why so many families are not having kids, or at least they're not having more than 1 kid. But that's another topic for another video and another channel. So now that you know what to expect and the cost of daycare, let's talk about where to find them. Now I'm going to take you over to my computer. We're going to jump on. I'm going to show you where you can go to one's resource to find out where these people are, their contact info, and all kind of other helpful stuff. Before we do that, there are a few resources also that I'm going to share with you where you can fill out some applications, and depending on your income and all that stuff, and some other factors, you can probably get relief on these costs. So let's go do that right now. Okay. You're going to do a search. You're going to end up on the Tennesseegov page. Under residents, go to here, scroll down to children's and families. Child care services, just click on that. Find child care. So scroll down. Once you click on child care services, find child care. Click here to search by county, and you'll end up on this map. And you can search the entire state of Tennessee. We'll click on Knox County. Let's click here on 379. Let's go to 37922. And you have here all of the daycare providers, after school care providers in that zip code. Okay, this is for 37922. And on the left-hand side, first column, providers by name. So you can see their name, address, phone number, and the director or main contact. You have the star ratings, 3 stars, 1 star to 3 star. All of these are mostly 3 stars, some 2 stars, and new means that they have not been open long enough to get a rating. You have the capacity, how many they can have in their daycare. Obviously, if there's some small ones, they can only have 7. But then you have some that have 280. Minimum age to maximum age. And again, you can see some of these are 6 weeks to 5 years old, and from 2 years old to 9 years old. So some of them accept babies, some of them do not. Hours of operation. And then here you have child care assistance and discounts. So we talked about the cost of this, and obviously child care assistance for some people and even discounts are going to be important, so you can go down this column and see if they participate in these programs. Many of these that do not are private. They're probably just very small. Maybe it's someone that runs a daycare out of their house, and they're licensed and can only have so many people, and they're not going to get licensed enough to get into these programs. But many of them do. You see a lot of yeses going down through there. Almost all of them offer some kind of discount, and a good majority of them are eligible for child care assistance. And then you also, moving over, you have wheelchair accessibility. Do they offer transportation? Their compliance history, which is just talking about, these daycares, in order to maintain their license, they're getting inspected by the state periodically, and it just is a history of any violations they may have had. And then over here, licensed program evaluator. These would be the person that oversees and supervises the daycare for the state. So if you have an issue with daycare, if you want to learn more about the history, you can contact these people here. Alright, so now, the next thing we're going to talk about is child care assistance. So right here, if you click on child care assistance, you'll see that there's a lot of different ways to get help through the state of Tennessee. List of requirements, how to apply, and some additional information at the bottom, as well as commonly asked questions along the side. So I hope that was helpful. Let's jump back to Faith. So I hope that was helpful. I enjoyed looking at all that stuff with you. Now, don't get discouraged about the cost of child care in Tennessee. Again, it is possible, even with lower income brackets, because there is a lot of assistance out there to help you in Tennessee. And as always, if you have any questions about this stuff or anything Knoxville related, anything real estate related, or anything at all, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help you out. My contact info is below. Also, if you know someone or you yourself is looking to relocate to Knoxville, Tennessee, or you're making a move anywhere in the country, especially if you're in Knoxville, Tennessee already and you're looking to make a move, give me a call. I love helping people out. I love helping people just like you on the real estate journey and helping them in this stage of their life. It's a rush. It's intimate. I love it. All of my contact information is below. You can call me, email me, text me. You can hit me up on social media. Whatever you need to do to reach out to me, feel free to do it. And then be sure to download the PDF of the providers and the assistant links. It's in the description below. I'd love for you to check it out. And while you're over there on the website and downloading that, make sure to sign up for a free account on my website. It's just me on the other side. You're not going to get bombarded with a bunch of spam. Your information is safe. And you can use my website to search homes in Knoxville. I've got a lot of other great resources over there. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.